Go live. Go live. Take your time about it. It's okay. I have faith in you. You will function as a laptop. And you will function as a desktop. And somehow between the two of you, we will get something functional. All right. Let's see. What do we got? We've got shenanigans planning to do. So what I was thinking about, thank you for not making noise all night long. Although, to be fair, that heater cut out the other night and got really cold in here. I know it's springtime, but when the heat goes out in here at nighttime, it still gets down to about 50 degrees, which it's not super bad, but it's really not ultra comfortable. All right. So I was doing a little figuring things out. Trying to plan some of the, wow, I got a lot of things I was in the middle of, wasn't I? So looking at the plans for this channel, one of the things I got to thinking about was how my preference for uploading videos to this channel is a Tuesday, Thursday time frame. But Tuesday also being, are we freaking out or what? Are we getting some lag? My preference for videos for this channel are the edited videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays, just because it gives you a day between, and it evenly distributes it throughout the week, roughly. Cut it out. What are you doing? Anyway, so evenly distributing it during the week makes it so there's not like any huge gaps in time frame where you don't get anything, except for from Thursday to Tuesday is a pretty big gap. I don't want to do too often a video sequence, because that can actually really overload my schedule. So I got to thinking, okay, I'll figure out, like, if we just roughly consider doing a Tuesday Thursday arrangement, maybe that would be the way to go, or a Friday Monday setup. But if I did a Monday and Friday, I felt like I should do something on Wednesday. And then last night, after having seen Endgame, I got Endgame fever in my head there, and talked about potentially doing a speed run through each of the Marvel movies. And if I do a speed run through movies, I could do those on Wednesdays. So that would put my schedule for the week at a Monday edited update and a live, or like a Monday would be, Mondays would be one edited video for a review, and then a live update each night for a project I'm working on. And then Tuesday would be Views Day with a live update in the evening of projects I'm working on. Wednesday could be the Marvel speedruns. I don't know why I'm always ending up on my middle finger when I do these. But Wednesday could be the Marvel Minutes, or whatever you want to do that. What was I calling them? I think one of them was like a Marvel Movie Minutes. Yeah, Marvel Movie Minutes. Where we do a speed run through the different Marvel movies, and then I mean, I thought about possibly doing that for Mondays. Marvel Movie Minute Mondays. I don't know about that. But no, doing a Monday format for my edited video, Tuesday for Views Day, Wednesday for the Marvel movie speed throughs. And if it's something that's fun, I may do that for other movies in the future. And then Thursdays would be the next, or no, Thursdays I didn't think I had anything figured out just yet. Fridays was where I was going to go with the second edited video of the week, the edited review each week. And so, like, if we do that, like, I got to figure out, like, do I have something I want to, like, to have a day like Thursday and then Saturday and Sunday where there's nothing? Like, I can let Saturday and Sunday pass. That's not a huge deal. But it feels like to have that empty Thursday bothers me a little bit. It's just that OCD part of my brain that says, like, you've started a pattern, you need to finish that pattern appropriately. All right, so, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I need to go through figuring out some of that a little bit more, where, like, I like movie Monday. I still like this schematic of each day has its own theme. So movie Monday. Let's just rough it out right now. Movie Monday. Tuesday, Views Day. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Sunday. So if we do that, so Wednesday, so Monday could be movie Monday. Tuesday could be Views Day. Wednesday could be I don't know what I would call that, but Thursday, Friday. So somewhere in there, what I need to do is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. For right now, we're just going to figure those out. So Views Day, like Views Day Tuesday is what I was doing for a while, and that made sense. It's a little more of a, like a React version. What was it? What was my battle plan on that one? I'm trying to remember, and because I'm working between two computers where I have data that's been shifted between one or the other, it's a little difficult to find the right. Don't freak out. Come on. So desktop. Art Sans Max. Nope. File recipes. Oh wait. YouTube keywords. Well, I built a list of keywords at one point. That's potentially useful for doing my keywords on my videos in the future, but that's not what I'm looking for right now. So we had deterministic. No. That's a product I'm working on for at some point. Where was it? See, that's one of the things I need to work better on is my organization of some of these files. Okay, so this is inspired play content play button ideas. And those are some of the things I do want to try to cook. When I did the mukbangs, I tasted Thai food, Indian food, American burgery food, and Hispanic food, Italian food, American breakfast foods, and Korean foods. And I picked 2 or 3 of each category that I felt were my favorites. And I wrote them down. So at some point, I need to try to learn to make pad thai at home. And if I can, do something like the Punjab eggplant that I had. And I want to try to make those Red Robin style onion rings. That's for bloody sure. Those were amazing. And make my own pesto and chicken and stuff. But the recipes I think I'm going to do this upcoming week for the live cooking videos this week is that's more likely to be I came up with a plan for that, and I should just pull that up right now and take a look at it. That is superhero stuff. No, that's got too many files open right now. Too many files open. So what I was looking at there was, that's the... Nope. Man, I just got everything everywhere, and I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking. Okay, recipes for the cooking show. I was looking at the possibility of doing, like, I'm not sure if I'm going to do one per episode and make them short, or make them longer episodes and do multiple different things. Because, like, the first one I was looking at was, like, I want to do a set of sauces and condiments. Because there's a cookbook that I've been figuring out for years, then set it aside a few years ago and just never got back to it. And then, but what it is essentially taking a look at the fact that all of our condiments and sauces come in bottles and jars, and you don't know half the time what's in them. Sometimes it is like natural flavor or seasonings or stuff like that. And it's like, that doesn't tell me what's in it. And so, like, for a long while, I started to figure out how to make some of these things myself. And one of the best examples of how that happened at one point was I made a batch of I made a chipotle ranch dressing for dipping chicken fingers in at the kitchen I worked at, and we used some of the dried ranch seasoning. And I went, well, I'm pretty sure I can track down what the actual dried herbs in this are. And I went through and I got everything that should be in it to make that taste right figured out. But it never quite tasted right. It was very close, and actually some aspects of it tasted fresher and nicer, but there's a little something that just never seemed quite right. And so, like, on an off day where I was checking something out, I looked at the back of a bottle of dressing in a store, and I looked at it, and I mean, roughly, like, it says, natural flavors and herbs and spices and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, I've got most of that figured out. It's predominantly just mayonnaise, buttermilk, and the herbs and spices that you use for it. But there's one thing that's well, there are like 3 or 4 things on that, and some of them are like a thickening agent, so like a gum arabic, or some of them are like preservatives. Some of them are colors. But, ranch dressing didn't have a lot of color to worry about on that particular score. But I was looking at that, and it's like, so if you take out the thickening agent and you take out the preservatives, which, I mean, if I'm going to use it for a dip or something and it's all going to be gone in the first day, I shouldn't be adding those anyway. But looking at it, I'm like, there's one other thing that's in all of these dressings, and it's corn syrup. Tell me that's not why this tastes different. And so I went back home. I had made a batch of the dressing, and I added a teaspoon or a tablespoon, I can't even remember at that point, of corn syrup to the batch of dressing that I made. And sure enough, it tasted exactly like the dressing I knew and could buy at the store. And I went, you've got to be kidding me. The one thing that makes it taste different was that it was missing added corn syrup. that made me a little bit queasy. Like, we're so used to that taste being in all of our food that it doesn't taste right unless it's in there. That's creepy. And so I got to thinking, like, all right, well, that's just from here on out, what we need to figure out is, like, okay, how do we make our own sauces and dressings and stuff like that that doesn't have some of that in it? What are these actually supposed to taste like? And so I started to build a recipe of, and a lot of it was looking at things like, if you could make your own mayonnaise and you could mix your mayonnaise with your own ketchup that you made, and you take your mayonnaise, ketchup, and mix in maybe a sweet relish that you made, you've now essentially got Russian dressing. If you take your ketchup and you mix it with horseradish, you've got a cocktail sauce. If you take your mayonnaise and mix it with relish, you have a tartar sauce. And so, like, if you can make the basic sauces, dressings, and condiments, then by mixing them in different ratios and combining them with each other in different ways, like a Thousand Island dressing or a French dressing are very close to both being just a Thousand Island with, or a Russian dressing without the relish. And so I was just like, I'm looking at that and like, all right, so with a few basic constructions, what can I make? Like, a barbecue sauce is starting with a ketchup base, and a sweet and sour or a teriyaki is, there are things you can do with those where you combine them together and make different things. And so I built a list of, like, starting off with tomato-based things, like a pizza sauce, pasta sauce. They're not the same thing. But they start from the same base. And then I was looking at doing a cocktail sauce, and then so like ketchup, like a pasta sauce, a spaghetti sauce, a pizza sauce, and like a cocktail sauce. That would be 4 tomato-based sauces that we could do in one episode. I don't know if I want to do all of them, and because I'll be doing them live, I'll have to do some of the prep beforehand, because I do kind of want to do it where you, like, for pizza sauce and pasta sauce and ketchup, you want to get a tomato paste. And I would rather make my own tomato paste. I mean, I know you can technically do a canned tomato paste. And I'm like, there's a question in my mind whether or not I want to go to those degrees, those depths of specificity for the episode that I shoot. I may just get a can of tomato paste, make homemade ketchup, make homemade pizza sauce, make homemade pasta sauce, and make with a homemade ketchup, then make a homemade cocktail sauce. And like, that would be relatively easy to do if I didn't have to do all of the processes all at the same time. Cooking up a tomato sauce usually is something that takes a while on a stovetop, and so I may have to start some of those beforehand. Making mayonnaise, from the mayonnaise, make a tartar sauce. From the I guess you could go from tartar sauce with adding ketchup to make a Russian dressing. But if I'm also going to do the mayonnaise is half of the base you need to make a ranch dressing. So I could do mayo, tartar, Russian dressing, and a ranch dressing. And then barbecue could be like a barbecue sauce, an A1 sauce, like a steak sauce, curry, and a buffalo sauce. So for those, that's more of like a meat saucing kind of episode. Whereas looking at French's mustard, honey mustard, Dijon mustard, and a Chinese style mustard would be things that, like, that one would be a mustard episode. But also looking at doing a teriyaki, a General Gao's or General Tso's chicken, a sweet and sour sauce, and maybe like a duck sauce. I'm aiming for about 4 per, or a hoisin sauce maybe. And then pesto, pico de gallo, Italian dressing in a bruschetta style. And then the last ones are going to be more like the creamy ones, like the Hollandaise, Alfredo, garlic butter, and gravies. And I feel like I could do 4 per episode. I don't know that I need to do 4. I might just do 2 each and see how that goes. I don't know. I guess it really depends on when the day comes down to do the first cooking episode. Like, if we're 45 minutes in and we've only done 2, I may just call it there. It depends. It really depends. And maybe each episode will be different. Maybe they won't all be 4 long. Some of them may be 2. We'll see. But I have a list of like 4 for each potential day that I could do. 4 potentials that I could do each day for 7 days for that week. So I may end up doing that. So yeah, that's sort of one of the things I'm going to be trying to do today, or do this coming week. Looking at I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember where I posted the idea of doing my. Like, I had the idea of doing my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday categories. Oh man, my joints are killing me. No, I did a conversion of some of it over for my plans for the Opportunity Forge channel. And that's game design, art. No. Desktop. No, it's not on the desktop. Where is everything? Those are rewrites of Star Wars. Board games, instructions, Amazon. Oh no, Amazons. Okay, yeah, that was a story idea. Leathercraft. I got so much stuff all over this. All right, so what do we got here? That's writing folder. Okay, so let's do YouTube live ideas may be part of what I was doing there. So no. That's not it. That's oh, maybe it is here. Hang on. I think I might have an idea of where that is then. Hang on. That might be up top here. Branding. All right. So that was one of those weird experiments I had. So we had Tumblr posts. We had Munch Day, which was going to be Munchies. Views Day. Friends Day for Wednesday. Thoughts Day for Thursday. Phrase Day for Friday. Chatter Day. Song Day. So Saturday would be a chat day. Sunday was music day. Phrase day was going to be quotes. Thursday was going to be like a blog entry and these were meant for Tumblr. So like it was based off of the different types of content you could do for Tumblr. So Munch Day would be like a recipe or a taste test day. And then Views Day would be pictures or video. Friends Day would be collaborations or links to new sites or whatever. Thoughts Day would be blog. Friday would be quote. So phrase day. Chatter Day would be chat. And Song Day would be Sunday. And I've repurposed some of that to be let's just pop that open so I don't lose that. And then where were we? So we were looking at my plans for Opportunity Forge, where I renamed a lot of those. Okay, so that's on the desktop. Opportunity Forge. What? Where did I stow that one? Yeah, there we go. That is definitely it. So I had Sunday brunch, Minimalist Monday, Tutorial Tuesday, Workout Wednesday, Top 10 Friday, Top 10 Thursday. I think I named that one Top 9 Thursday, so it could be TNT. But I'm still not sure about that one. If you have any thoughts about it, comment down below. Future Friday, we're talking about futurology and futurism. And then Saturday was for scheduling, for talking about building a schedule and planning publicly so people can see what I'm up to and see what's coming up. So Saturday Chatter Day. I do think like doing Saturday maybe as a like a Q&A, like answering questions, comments, or whatnot. I mean, I have to get comments before that happens, but I can do a video addressing questions and comments. And then Friday, like if I do Monday and Friday as the 2 edited video updates each week, then do a Views Day and a like a speed run movie Wednesday. Friday's edited content and Saturday's a Q&A. That would mean like I have Thursday and Sunday to figure out. And Thursday would be I don't know what I would do for Thursday on that score. I mean, do we do like a throwback Thursday where it's look back at some of my old videos and pick through them and come up with ideas for what to do with some of them? I don't know. And then that's a possibility. Throwback Thursday. And then Sunday. I don't know. I mean, I may just take it as a rest day, but I mean, it feels a shame to have like, I mean, they're not going to be long videos like these, and they're not going to be edited videos. So many of these things that I'm thinking about right now, like the two edit, I'll have 3 edited each week. That'll be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. One of the Wednesday one will be the video, like the speed run of movies. And Views Day is a live react, so no editing. And that's just me watching a movie and reacting. Thursday, I mean, that may just be digging back through my back-burnered projects and coming up with like, ooh, let's put this one up on a list here. Bring that back up to the top. And then, or maybe not. I mean, that seems like a disorganized way to do that. I might actually just end up doing a, like, hopefully by June I should have 2 or 3 works of writing done, 4 or 5 videos, skits or animations. Well, animation is no longer animation. But I wish you would stop turning off in the middle of me using you. It's really obnoxious. I need to go in and change those settings. That is really not helpful. But so what I feel like potentially, like, I should have books, videos. I should have 3 tabletop games, potentially 2 or 3 video games done by then. Maybe some music, several types of artwork, and I mean, I feel like a throwback Thursday could be reviewing each of those projects that I've done so far this year and seeing where we're at with them, what we've got achieved, and just kind of bringing them up front so that they're not like something I did months ago and nobody talks about it anymore. So, like, I think that makes more sense. And then Saturday, question and answers. So Saturday. I mean, that kind of works. And Sunday is, I feel like I could do Sunday as just, I feel like Sunday should be fun day, honestly. Like, what are you doing on Sunday, fun day? Like, what are you doing for fun one of these days? So I think that's sort of where I am on that thought process right now. That was really kind of breaking down. So Monday, edited video. Tuesday, Views Day. Wednesday, movie speed run. And then Thursday, throwbacks. Review projects. And then Friday, edited video. Saturday, Q&A. Q&A. And at that point, Sunday may be just like a preview day. Preview for the coming week. And that's something for every day. So I like the idea. Like, I don't know if I'm going to stick long term with doing the movie speed runs. I want to do them for the Marvel ones. I don't know if it makes a lot of sense in the long run to do them for other movies. And if I do one movie per week that way, it's going to be a long time before I finish those. If I do each phase of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it'll be 3 weeks before I'm done. And that's going to be a little tricky because the speed runs will have to be edited. And they're going to be sort of like a clip show. Still frame from the movie, still frame from the movie, still frame from the movie, some effects over some of the still frames, and me speaking rather quickly, detailing out the basic plot points of the movie. Like, I feel like that's going to be at least an hour to an hour and a half worth of work per 5-minute video. So, like, I could do them simpler than that. I might be able to do that simpler. If I build myself a template to do that into, I might be able to do them nice and quickly, but I'm not sure. I'll have to look at that and give it a try. I may end up doing like a silent video that I narrate quickly as I play it in my editor and record the audio on a Audacity, pull that sound file out and clip it on to the bottom of the video. I may end up doing that. And yeah, I think I could probably do that quickly and make it work. I have to give it a try. We'll find out how it goes with the first one. And I might be able to do 5 per week. Seems like an awful lot. I don't think I'm going to, if I do speed runs on these, I don't think I'm going to get them done before the end of the month or before they take Endgame out of the theater. So I don't know that I'll be able to pull that off as well as I hope. If I really buckle down and just do like 3 a day in the next week, I could possibly put them up. Like, if I do enough of them fast enough, I might be able to do 1 a day. Even then, that's 20. It's 20 days. That'll still get you the end of the month. I don't know. I kind of wish I had started this before. If I had started this a few months back, this wouldn't be such a dilemma for me. I guess I'm going to have to accept the fact that if I do these the speed reviews, or the speed runs through movies, these aren't going to get done in time to see Endgame in the theater. Oh, that's unfortunate. But I still want to give it a go. I guess I could do them in the sequence that they occur. And I wonder when they think they're going to release Endgame on DVD or streaming. Because that's more likely what I'm going to get my mom to watch. I don't think I'm going to drag her into the theaters to see it. So if it's something that they don't, let's see, if we do 22 weeks, goodness, 22 weeks. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I would pretty much finish up the 20 movies leading up to Infinity War and Endgame on September 25th. If I did one per week. And I feel like, I guess that's a possibility. I mean, it feels like too late at that point, but if I did phase 1, phase 2, let's see. I shouldn't have set this down because I know I'm just going to keep going back to it. All right, so we're on the first right now. So if I do phase 1, 2, and 3, I'd finish on the 22nd with the Marvel movies. Maybe on the 29th if I split the phase 3 into 2 phases. That's a possibility. And when I'm looking at, as I'm looking at the, where are we? I have too many things open right now. Oh, did I have it up here? No, well, I got rid of it because I figured I was done with it. Okay, that's super useful. Nope. Okay, so I don't have it on here. Or do I have it on here? No, not on that. So he. Nope, that's not the file that I'm looking for. Oh, come on. You got to work with me a little bit, guys. Oh. Nope, that's my rewrites of superhero origin stories. Close, but no cigar. Social media stuff. Okay, so phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. If I did a phase per week, phase 1 and 2 would be 6 videos each. Phase 3, I could do Civil War, Ragnarok, Black Panther, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and then Infinity War you should watch. And then Ant-Man and Wasp. Like the others, other than Captain Marvel, like Ant-Man and Wasp and Captain Marvel, and then Endgame, and then Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. Now, I think if I really do this, like it's gonna be Civil War, Ragnarok, Black Panther, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Spider-Man, Homecoming, Doctor Strange, Ant-Man and Wasp, Captain Marvel, and then you get to go take care of the other 2 movies on your own. Actually, I believe Captain Marvel comes in between the 2 movies. And so does Ant-Man and Wasp. So it's going to be Civil War, Ragnarok, Black Panther, Guardians of the Galaxy, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange. Watch Infinity Wars. Then it's Ant-Man and Wasp, Captain Marvel. Then go watch Endgame. So I could potentially do that. It looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it'll be 6 again, and then watch Infinity Wars, and then 2, and then watch Endgame. That's not super bad. That's about the same as Phase 1 and Phase 2. Phase 1 and Phase 2, I will do 6, but the 6th one for each one would be like Avengers, Winter Soldier, and then in the case of Phase 3, it'll be 6 solid ones before you do Infinity Wars. And then 2, and then Endgame. And the 2 before Endgame would be Ant-Man and Wasp and Captain Marvel. I think I can do that all as one phase. I'm not going to do... So it'll be 8 instead of 6 speed runs. That's a lot of work, though. I'll have to figure out how I'm going to format those, and I'll try to script out the first 6 before the start of the coming week so that I have a sense of what it's going to take to pull that off. I like the idea of getting it done before the end of the month so people have the chance to go out and see it in the theaters if they want. So I think that works the most, and I like the idea of doing them on Wednesdays, doing my regular edited content on Monday and Friday, do Views Day on Tuesdays again, and then Thursdays review projects back to the new year. And then Saturday doing Q&A, if any comes up, or polls or voting or whatever. I'd like to eventually turn that into like fan-created stuff. So if like anybody watches this channel and they created anything, let me know so we can talk about it, show where people can find your stuff and download it or read it or buy it or whatever. And then like I want to be able to do that every... I think I got a hole in my shirt now. Do that every Saturday. That would be amazing. I would love doing that. And then Sunday would be a here's what to look forward to in the coming week kind of episode. So that I like that a lot. I think that works for what I'm trying to do. And I know, like, I titled this Shenanigans, and I didn't exactly make a lot of goofy, fun shenanigans with this, but I didn't know what else to call this episode. So today is Wednesday. So tomorrow, hopefully I'll be able to take care of some things and jump on board of doing a lot of this fast. I had hoped to actually get... I've been waiting for a book that I'm supposed to get a review copy of before it's for sale, but it's supposed to be on sale at the end of April, and I haven't gotten my review copy yet. So I guess that's not happening. A little distressed by that today. It'll be what it'll be, I guess. I think I'll have a more detailed outline of where things are going tomorrow. And with a better sense, I hope to be able to execute my plans for everything by then. I'm going to call it here tonight. Yes, you cut the screen again on... That's really obnoxious. I need to go reset that setting. All right. Have a good night. course, you didn't write that in because I'm not clicked into the right area. Good night. Go there. So there we go. And